Some people can just do it all. They have a million one things going on and they do it all so well. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to be that person too. I'm someone with 2 jobs, a side hustle, and I managed to maintain a focus on my health and fitness while maintaining my friendships, relationships, and myself. So let me show you how I do it.
Good morning, welcome to another video. My name is Chelsea and we are weekly vlogging this week. I'm that person that often gets asked, how do you do all that? How do you fit all that in? I don't know how you do it all. I have a full-time job, a part-time job, a side hustle. I also, in amongst that, balance my relationship, my friendships, my social life, health and fitness, all of these wonderful things. And I managed to balance it all pretty well. I don't feel burnt out. I get people tell me all the time, like, you're gonna burn yourself out. But I feel mostly good. I obviously have weeks where it all gets a lot, but overall, I think I do a very good job of balancing it all. So the theme for this weekly vlog is, how do I balance it all? I am teaching this morning. I am literally just about to walk into the studio and set it up for the morning. And then after I've taught today, we will have a little bit of a further chat about how I plan out my weeks. I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And without further ado, let's get in there because I've got clients coming. It is much later, as you can tell. I'm literally in my pajamas. I'm not quite getting ready for bed yet, but I have definitely started winding down for the day. And I wanted to share probably my first big tip of fitting it all in, and that's meal prepping. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say that I do this all the time. This is literally the second week in a row that I've actually made the time to meal prep, but it makes such a big difference and it saves so much time. So I've meal prepped all my lunches and breakfast. I'll show you what I've made. So I've made like bangers and mash with like an onion gravy. That's very helpful, thank you. And so these are 4 lunches. I do have 5 days in the office this week, but one of those is payday and I will likely buy lunch on that day. And then for breakfasts, I just wanted to set a little bit before I cut it, but I made this baked oats recipe. So yeah, I'm actually a celiac. I can't have actual oats. So I made this with quinoa flakes, which is like a porridge oat alternative for people who are gluten-free. This is like a carrot cake baked oat situation, and this should make 6. I'm gonna cut it up now actually, but it should make 6 portions, which means I have 1 every day for breakfast, which is perfect. And that's as far as I've got so far. I don't really meal prep dinners, but we have planned those out for the week, and Jane and I sort of share dinner making responsibilities. So that's my tip number 1. Now that's all for this Sunday. I will chat with you guys tomorrow morning when we are getting up early to fit in our workout. Happy Monday.
Hello, I feel like this lighting is quite terrible, but I wanted to come on and give you guys a very quick update. So I came home from work, had a very quick dinner, and then started editing and doing stuff for YouTube. So it is 8 o'clock now and I am going to wind down to go to sleep. I don't do this every night. In fact, I don't do this very often where I stay up late editing on a work night. Not that it's super late right now, but I just have been really excited to edit the vlog that I'm currently working on, so I just wanted to get into it. And then I was just enjoying myself a little bit too much, so I ended up doing like an hour and a half of work instead of a quick half an hour of uploading some footage. It is time to wind down and get ready for bed, so I shall talk to you guys tomorrow.
Hello, happy Thursday. Sorry about this lighting situation. I can fix it. Yes. Okay, way better. Not really. I wanted to jump on because I haven't spoken to you guys since Monday. Sorry about that. But it has been a very busy week for me, and I thought I would jump on here because I'm about to head home from work for the day, and I wanted to talk about prioritizing because I feel like this is probably my #1 tip in getting it all done. And the reason for that is obviously knowing what needs to be done and what doesn't need to be done. So I would say my life is split up into categories. So one of those categories would be my full-time job. Another one would be my part-time job, which is as a Pilates instructor. One is my side hustle, so that's social media. And then I would say I also have health and fitness as a priority, my relationship, and then family and friends. So that's like 6 priority areas. And I feel like those are the 6 areas that I look at each week, and these change every week. Obviously, some weeks, some things will be more of a priority than other weeks. So for example, this week, out of my 6 priorities, I would say my number 1 priority has been health and fitness. I've been doing, I haven't mentioned it on my vlogs actually, but I've been doing 75 medium and we are at day 62. So I'm really prioritizing that health and fitness grind at the moment. So that's probably like my number 1 priority, which is why I've been waking up early to get to the home gym, making sure I'm fitting in a workout most days. Number 2, I would say, is my corporate job, because I've got big things happening this week that I need to get done. Number 3 is my secondary job, my Pilates instructor job, because I'm doing extra hours at the studio this week because the owner is away. So we're just sort of trying to make things happen and make sure classes continue running and everything like that. So that would be my number 3. Number 4 is my relationship. This is always pretty high up there, and honestly the only reason it's not in top 3 is because priority's taking elsewhere. Number 5 is my side hustles, which is ironic because I chose this week to film this vlog, but I feel like it's actually a really good week to show you that, because social media is not really a priority, but I'm still fitting it in. So you would have seen Monday night I sat in bed and I edited a video that's due to go up on Sunday, so I'm way ahead in my editing and uploading, which is a really big help to me, so I'm not falling behind in my upload schedule when I am prioritizing other things. And then number 6 this week is my friendships and families. I love my friends and my family, obviously, but I feel like social time is like an extra thing, and it's not been a super high priority for me this week. Plus I'm going to Sydney next week, which is going to be all friend time, and I'm so excited for. So like next week is like number 1 priority is friends, so that's exciting. I'm going to see Emma, by the way. That Sydney vlog will be coming. You've got a while before you see it, sorry, but it is coming. But yeah, that is how I prioritize. So out of my 6 life areas, obviously there's way more, but those are like the main areas that probably take up the largest chunks of time. Those are sort of my priorities and how I make sure I get everything done, especially things that are important to me at any given week. Those are the updates. I hope you're enjoying this video. I am enjoying filming a weekly vlog with like a theme like this. So if you like this sort of concept, definitely let me know in the comments down below.
Morning, happy Friday. I don't know if you can tell from my face, but I did sprints this morning and I worked very, very hard and I did very, very well, thank you for asking. But it is 10 minutes to 7 and I need to leave by 10 past 7 at the latest, so I need to get hustling. But this is what I mean about fitness, health and fitness being probably like my number 1 priority this week. Like if it means I'm gonna be rushing to get ready for work, then like so be it, that's okay, it's not the end of the world. Let's go see the sausage and get ready for work. Okay, I am getting ready to literally run out of the door, but here is a very quick little Friday outfit of the day. My top is from Princess Polly and the pants are Uniqlo. I think it looks cute untucked. I'm not really used to this. I'll probably end up tucking it in just because that's usually my vibe, but I've got my little Pauline tan bag and some tan slides. These are from Target. Glasses, slick back because we have dirty run hair, and I really need to get going because I should have left about 3 minutes ago. So let's go. You can come with me. Oh, hi.
Thank you. My mum has been picking up Wednesday and taking her to her house so that she doesn't have to be home alone all day, which is very, very kind of her and works well because I feel absolutely awful about leaving Wednesday home alone every single day because both Jaden and I work full time. So that's been nice. Friday night, which means it is the weekend, which I'm obviously stoked for. We love the weekend. I am actually working both days this weekend though, so I'm at the studio. I'm teaching a Reformer Express on both Saturday and Sunday. Like I mentioned earlier this week, we're doing a bit of coverage around the studio at the moment because the owner is away, so I am working extra. I usually only teach every other Sunday, but I'm currently just like teaching as much as I can outside of my like full-time work hours. We had a really cute evening. We took Wednesday for a walk. We even played on the swings and she sat in my lap and she was so good, and I think she actually had a lot of fun. I'm tired. I look ridiculous, so I'm gonna do my skincare and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Good morning. Happy Saturday. I have just arrived at the studio. I did give myself a little coffee on the way. I'm feeling a bit tired. I put my contacts in and my eyes are stinging a little bit, so probably a bit of a combo reason there, but I have a full class today, so I've got 10 people coming, so I need to plan my session out properly. I've got like stuff up here, but I do like to just have it in front of me, especially when I have new clients, just so that I have people come in having a quick look and just be like, ooh, maybe not with certain exercises. So let's go. It is a bit later. I have actually been batch filming some content this morning, which you'll see at some point. I'm having some lunch. I'm just having leftovers of the Chinese food takeaway that we had for dinner last night. Sorry about the background noise. I'm doing laundry and our washing machine is very loud. So on my to-do list now, I need to clean the kitchen. I've just finished clearing out the fridge, and as you can see, I've got a bunch of containers that need cleaning. I need to put away these clothes, which are the leftovers from my filming that I was doing. Those are pretty much updates. I think that's all I've got to do today. I do want to go for a run, especially because my hair is dirty. I don't know when. It's a bit hot at the moment, so probably this afternoon, and I also need to go to the grocery store at some point to organize dinner. So me and Wednesday are going to have a little lunch break, and then we'll get on with all the other things that we have to do. Markets for some dinner. We went on a big walk along East Point, and now we're going to Mindell Markets to get some yummy dinner. I'm very excited. I don't know what I'm gonna have yet, but I know it's gonna be good, so let's go. Hello everybody, we are back from the markets. We had a very nice evening. I even got a little crepe, which I only was able to eat half of and brought home for dessert for tomorrow. But that brings us to the end of this week. It is now Sunday evening. I started filming this last Sunday, and I just wanted to come on here and say thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed following me along for the week and that you got some good tips out of this. I enjoy doing a weekly vlog with like a theme situation of sort of showing you how I managed to fit everything into my very busy schedule. So I hope you got some tips and tricks, and I am also just wanting to end off by saying, like, I don't really embrace like the hustle culture that much. Like, I know it looks like from this video like I'm doing a lot, but I work really hard to balance it out and make sure I'm getting like family time and friend time and all of those things. And like I talked about earlier this week, I think prioritizing is really important for making sure you are doing all the things, including looking after yourself and your loved ones. So I just wanted to finish off with that little reminder that you do not have to do it all. These are some tips if you want to be someone who is really ready to like lock in and get a lot of stuff done. No one ever has to do that though. There is no reason you have to do a million things all at once. You can absolutely just chill. That's fine too. That is the last thing I have to say for you today. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in a future video. Bye.